Everyone grab your cups. It's time for Motivational Monday. Lady-O, let's go.
Let's go, Tracy.
Unstoppable.
Say I am unstoppable. Let me hear you say I am unstoppable. And let the horns play. Hey. Oh yeah. I heard that I would fail. Then I heard you won't prevail. Then I've heard all the things that I can't do. And then you strengthen.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, everyone. It is time for the Own Your Now show. I am your host, Tracy Berry McGee, also known as Divine T.
And I'm your co-host, Lady Yo, Yolanda Langford. You know that's what they call me, Tracy.
Lady-O, Lady-O. Hey, it's Monday. How you feeling?
I am feeling fantastic, ready to get the week started.
That's right. This is a special week.
It is absolutely a special week. You know, I want to know one thing. What you sipping on?
You know what I'm sipping on. Black coffee, no sugar, no cream. It's what I sip on every single day. What about you, Lady-O? What you
You know,
sipping
I'm
on?
following in your footsteps. You're leading me the right way. I have black coffee, no sugar, no cream.
What?
Yes.
Well, you know, it's a lot happening this week. How was your weekend?
My weekend was phenomenal. You know, I got to visit, go out of state, listen to a little concert, and then I got to go to a great charity event.
Well, you know, it is spring. It is spring. Speaking of Cardinals Nation, what you think?
I'm
This is
ready.
the
I'm
week.
ready. I'm ready. I have all my red gear ready. I have all my Cardinal gear ready. I got my hat that has the sparkles on it. Are you ready? Are you ready for all that's going to go on?
I don't have the sparkles. I don't. You know, my husband goes down every single year, and it's a good time for him. I just tend to stay at home and watch everything on the news. We got, you know, Albert is back. Yes.
Welcome back, Albert Pool host. This is going to be a phenomenal year. You know,
Yes.
he is about to reach 700 home runs. And if you don't know, that is phenomenal. He
Yes,
is
it
about, I
is.
think it's 20 away. So hopefully it will happen at Busch Stadium. I'm voting for it to happen at Busch Stadium, but it's nice to see him come back and wear the birds on the bat.
That's right. My favorite number is number 5.
Yes.
So that's a good one. Speaking of favorites, what is our dish of the week?
Oh, Tracy, it's steak season.
What?
I am ready to get out there on the grill. And I'll tell you, the key to a good steak is you have to take it out of the refrigerator and let it rest and
Gotcha.
become room temperature. Then you marinate it for a little while.
Wait a minute, you grill?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
You do it all.
Well, you know what? I grill because I like to eat. So
Well, I like to eat, but I don't like to grill. My husband grills. He grills really well. And my son-in-law, Lonnie,
Yes.
he does a mean steak. So, okay, I know that everybody has different types of steak. Rare, medium well, what? What for
I
you?
am a rare girl.
Okay.
Absolutely. I mean, I can just let it hit the sizzle on both sides and serve.
Really?
However, in my family, they are more the medium. So
Yes.
I will put theirs on first, and then I'll put mine on real quick. But I am a rare girl. How about you?
I'm medium.
Are
I'm
you?
medium. Yeah, I am. I drink my coffee black, no sugar, no cream, but I can't do it rare. We got to check on our strong friends. Who are we checking on today?
We are checking on all the people that are going to be out there in Cardinal Nation.
That's right.
You
That's
know,
right.
and I will say this, St. Louis has the best fans.
Yes, they do.
They
Yes, we
come,
do.
they support, and even if they're not in the ballpark, they're around the ballpark. So checking on all my Cardinal fans, this year we are definitely going to bring home the World Series.
I agree. Well, today we're going to talk about our Vibrant Vibe guest of the day. Who do we have today?
We have the one and only 18-year-old phenom, Kourtni Mosby, with the Legacy Institute.
That's right. Legacy Institute is a mentoring program. Legacy meaning, I think it's the legacy is the L is for, I think it's for leadership. But I know for sure that the E is for economics, G is generational, A and collaboration.
Yes.
So I can't wait And you know what the Y is all about?
The youth.
It's all about the youth. We are in for a treat, y'all. We will have the beautiful Kourtni Mosby when we take a break. But we got to get ready for our cup of therapy. You know it's sponsored by Archwell Health.
So at Archwell Health, we believe in making it easy to come see our doctors. It's easy to make an appointment. It's easy to get to one of our centers. Your doctor looks you in the eye, spends time with you, and you'll feel like you're part of our family.
Worried about your friend, but don't know how to reach out?
You could say how are you or get a fake tattoo. You could ask with an app if it works for you. You could chat with them in VR. It's so good. If you think you should check in, yeah, you should. Whatever gets you talking.
Reach out to a friend about their mental health.
Whatever gets you talking.
Learn how you can help at seizetheawkward.org.
If I could be you, and you could be me for just 1 hour. If we could find a way to get inside each other's minds. Walk a mile in my shoes. Walk a mile in my shoes. Well, before you abuse, criticize, and accuse. Walk a mile in my shoes.
Today I'm going to talk to you about physics. Come on in, girls. Let's go. This is the first rocket to get humans to Mars. It's really tall. I'm a rocket structural engineer, designing and building parts of the rocket. You are the generation that will be stepping foot on Mars. Do I have a group of astronauts on my hands? Yes. You can become a rocket scientist or whatever else you want to be.
I am Kourtni with Legacy Institute. Keep watching the Own Your Now show on the TV network.
So now it is time for our cup of therapy. My affirmation word for today is keeper.
Yes.
It is important that we as mentors are keepers to one another, keepers to our community, and most importantly, keepers to ourselves.
Absolutely, Tracy.
So that's what it's all about. Are you ready for our transformational song of the day?
Yes, I am.
You all know it's Changes by Lady Bree. Everybody center yourselves and take some time to breathe in and breathe out. We're going to stretch our arms out, checking on our strong friends.
You have to check on your strong
You have
friends,
to.
You know, just give them a call, send a text.
Cross our hands over, bring them in slowly, and bring them close to your heart. Deep breath in. We got to be intentional. Be intentional about all those things. Whatever your affirmation word is, be intentional about that. Take another deep breath in. And release. How do you feel?
I feel wonderful. You know, I just appreciate taking this moment with you because you are my strong friend. You are my strong friend, and just to see your smile and to see that you are well on a Monday.
Hey, that's what it's all about. We have to. Well, when we return, we will get ready for our guest, Kourtni Mosby. She's going to talk about the Legacy Institute.
It's not about exact measurements or the perfect dice when it comes to cooking. Good food is about feeling, inspired food is about comfort, and pure food is about feeding the soul. You have to have soul to feed people right, so pull up a chair, take a taste, and let Pure Catering do the cooking. Visit Pure Catering Cafe STL at the Missouri Historical Society today.
I don't remember how it started.
Go to that.
Our back and forth. It always came back.
Dad!
You probably don't remember what you told me,
That was perfect.
but I heard every word.
Dad?
Just 1 minute, okay?
Hey, Bobo, do trees tell each other stories?
I'm sorry. I'm afraid I don't know that.
Hey, Why don't we go find out? Listen.
Do clouds take naps?
I couldn't tell you.
Can birds draw pictures?
I don't have an answer for that.
Dad, do stars visit their friends?
Look,
Life is all about the journey. Life's curves, hitting the road fast or slow. Celebrations, anniversaries, and birthdays. Everything in life is about moving forward. Whatever direction you choose to go, go far, go in style. New or used, go with Fraser Automotive.
As promised, we have Legacy Institute, the Kourtni Mosby. Thank you for coming on. Such a beautiful student. Good morning, good morning, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, Kourtni. And like Tracy said, thank you for coming on our show. You are our future, and we cannot wait to hear all about the Legacy Institute. But before we do that, what you sipping on?
I am currently sipping on STL water. I must keep my body healthy and hydrated. I am an athlete.
Oh, yes.
So-
Yes. Okay, an athlete. What's your sport?
I'm currently doing track and field.
Oh, I love
So-
track and
Oh,
field.
yes.
All righty.
Yes. You know, you do have to drink plenty of water when you're
Yes.
running. So let's talk about the Legacy Institute. It's a mentoring program. And let me clarify, y'all. Leaving economic, generational, and collaborative information to our youth. Tell us, what does Legacy Institute mean?
So, Legacy Institute is basically a nonprofit organization that focuses on self-improvement of unprivileged and minority youth
Yes.
by providing them with enrichment courses. And our challenge is, our goal
Yes.
is to challenge our youth, challenge like their skills, so that it can possibly open many doors in terms of opportunities for their future. And
Awesome.
by association, they will leave a legacy that will largely impact the community for generations to come.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Impact for generations to come. And it's an opportunity to develop relationships
Yes.
that you will be able to use throughout your lifetime.
Exactly.
You're a smart young lady. Get started early. I like
Yes.
that. Well, how can someone become eligible for the Legacy Institute?
Well, the institution is open to everyone ages 5 to 24. Everyone's split up into age group. So like 5 to 7, 8 to 10, so on, all the way up until 24. And we also offer parent empowerment classes
That's so
where
necessary.
there's free credit, financial resources, grant and scholarship opportunities. And not only that, it also helps teach parents how to get involved with their students', college application process.
And that is a process.
Yes, it is a process.
It is.
Especially if you're a first generation
Yeah.
college student, that can be a little overbearing. So this
Yeah.
institute not only helps the kids, it helps the parents.
It does.
Yeah, and I think that's important because as a parent, we need to stay involved. And oftentimes people think when you get to high school, the kids are fine, but they need to stay involved. Now, you all have some important courses. There's 5 courses. How important are they?
Well, I would like to start by saying that all 5 courses are extremely important considering they are very necessary for the real world. Yes. So debate helps build verbal confidence. Chess helps with strategizing and building, the ability to make better decisions.
Yes.
Decision making is very important. Financial literacy helps us to understand how money works.
Yes, girl.
As well as how important credit is. Leadership helps to develop and instill the leadership skill that lies within all of our youth. Okay. And it's a part of our job to develop more leaders. And Black history grants us the knowledge of knowing where we come from and if you ask me, that's more important than anything.
Yeah.
Exactly.
This reminds me so much of the programs that I was in when I was doing like Upper Bound, but it starts so much earlier.
Yes.
And the other component to it is that the parents are involved, and you all have mentors as well. I've seen the mentors that are involved. That's so cool. What are some of the when is the you have some enrollment dates, right?
We actually do. We have a spring session coming up, and it's very soon. So by April 2nd soon. And our application is easy to access on our website at www.legacyinstitutestl.org. And for those who may be late to the application process, I would recommend calling our office immediately.
Make sure that, okay.
Yeah, by April 7th at the latest.
Yes.
And I would like for everybody to know that even if you miss out, this is not the end.
Yes.
Yes.
Legacy Institute will be in existence for 100 years and counting. So
I
you
love
have
it.
plenty of
I love it.
opportunities to join.
You know, I see you're poised, and you are a track and field participant.
Yes.
You're a student athlete.
proud of
Yes, ma'am.
So proud of you. What
you.
has the Institute brought to your life?
It's brought me more connections. It has helped empower me.
Say it. Yes.
Because I know that in school we are taught the sanitized version of our history.
Oh, speak.
And to be able to have an opportunity to learn the real about my history is just amazing. So it's brought me many great opportunities.
Giving you a great foundation.
It has.
I mean, if you have that strong foundation, you can go as high as you want to.
And
I
you
know
will.
you are. I know you are. I know you are. Now,
will.
before we wrap up, I have to ask you, what is your affirmation word? What is that one word that gets you going?
I would have to say love, because the way I act, the way I speak to anybody and everybody is all out of love. And I feel like it's something that we all need just to get by every single day of our lives.
Yes, we do. We do. The 5 courses, the wraparound program, I think that's what's most inclusive for me is being able to see that our community is taking care of our youth, and you are a true example of what that looks like. So we really appreciate you for saying yes to us.
Yes,
we know you got to get to school. We want to thank Legacy Institute for being our Vibrant Vibe guest. Our student Kourtni Mosby here. When we return, get ready for the Own Your Now flow.
Legacy. But what is legacy? Legacy is leaving economic and generational collaborative information for our youth. Legacy's Institute mission is to empower and inspire our youth. Our goal is to educate, empower, and give priceless but valuable information to minority children as they go into their adulthood life.
Legacy Institute ensures that scholars are prepared for college, trade schools, and the workforce, meaning that scholars will benefit from free tutoring, counseling, and resume building.
Bringing everything together at Legacy Institute, I'm excited to learn more about my Black history, because if I don't know where I come from, how can I know who I am? We'll learn more about credit, finances, entrepreneurship, chess, leadership, coding, and many more curriculums. Legacy Institute is the gateway to bridging generational wealth gaps that will propel the youth to success and greatness, ultimately leaving behind legacies to future generations.
The legacy continues.
The care teams that we've designed at Archwell Health work together on every individual patient. The doctors have partners that allow them to spend a lot of time listening. It really allows us to be the best provider for you that we can be.
Hey, boss. Okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
You sure?
I said I'm fine. since I was little. It was only like me and my parents.
You think you created family out of characters?
Yeah, of course.
I'm gonna take that and make it into a song.
Put me to bed, see you in the morning. With the frosted Superman, but it wasn't on it. And we lost it. In my head, in my head, in my head. Where you at on the way out? In my head, in my head, in my head.
Hey, son.
Hey, Pop.
You can talk to me.
It's been really, really hard for me.
Now it is time for our Own Your Now flow. Lady O, we are going to be all right.
Yes, we are. I mean, her smile, her enthusiasm, not just for herself, but for other kids. And she included the parents also. So we're going to be all right.
Yes, we are. I want you all to know, go to Legacy Institute and get that information. And regardless if it's past the date, still contact them because they still may have openings.
Yes.
I got to ask you, what's your affirmation word for today?
Loyalty.
Loyalty.
You know, you have to be loyal to something, someone. You have to stand for something. So loyalty.
You know, the thing about being a keeper in our community, it's important that when you're mentoring our kids, they have to be able to trust you. They have to be able to understand the value of what loyalty looks like. And that's the true meaning of love. You know, I always say, listen, observe, validate, and empower. That's what we're here to do for our children and our youth. So until next time, make sure that you keep your cups full.
Go out and create some vibrant vibes. Keep sipping love, peace, and positivity.
And remember, tomorrow isn't promised, so own your now.
Legacy. Well, what is legacy? Legacy is leaving economic and generational collaborative information for our youth. Legacy Institute mission is to empower and inspire our youth. Our goal is to educate, empower, and give priceless but valuable information to minority children as they go on to their adulthood life.
Talking about legacy as an important role in our history. But what does our history sound like? History sounds like 9 months, like birth of a new life, a whisper over a cradle, like a soft melody over a tight beat. It don't mean a thing if it ain't got that swing.
History sounds like Ella. As for women, we aren't supposed to be doing the heavy lifting. We belong in the kitchen, in the House, in Senate, in the Oval Office. History sounds a lot like Michelle. Sometimes it sounds like a silent moving powerhouse, like the clipping of Jim Crow's wings. It sounds like Dr. Martin Luther King, like Booker T. Washington, like the unsung heroes we don't hear much about, like Baker, Clark, Bates, Black women who are out of this world but stay hidden behind chalkboards. Sometimes we forget that we are history, but history sounds a lot like you, the beautiful, Black, and gifted you.
Therefore, legacy is our connection to educational empowerment.
Black history is about celebrating and commemorating those African Americans who helped us learn life lessons and have hope. Black history is not only about celebrating the bad times, but it is about celebrating and embracing our integrity, leadership, and determination throughout our lives.
Generational wealth is wealth that is passed down from one generation to the next. You may also hear this called family wealth or legacy wealth. This wealth can come in many forms, such as real estate assets, stock market, or financial education to carry forward into the future.
Entrepreneurship is when someone sets up a business in hope of a profit being made. For example, I'm an entrepreneur myself. I have a lip gloss business. And I have to make sure that I have enough money coming in so I'm not just spending money and it's being wasted.
Money is any object that is generally accepted as a payment for goods and services and repayment of debts. In a given country's socio-economic context, the main functions of money are distinguished as a medium of exchange, a unit of account, a store of value, and occasionally standard of deferred payment.
Legacy Institute ensures that scholars are prepared for college, trade schools, and the workforce, meaning that scholars will benefit from free tutoring, counseling, and resume building.
Bringing everything together at Legacy Institute, I'm excited to learn more about my Black history because if I don't know where I come from, how can I know who I am? We'll learn more about credit, finances, entrepreneurship, chess, leadership, coding, and many more curriculums. Legacy Institute is the gateway to bridging generational wealth gaps that will propel the youth to success and greatness, ultimately leaving behind legacies to future generations.
What legacy do you want to leave behind?
I want to leave knowledge behind.
What legacy do you want to leave behind?
My legacy would be to become National Hockey League player and to come back to help my community.
My legacy would be to assist and be the best role model for the next generation.
The legacy I want to leave behind is educational empowerment for minority children and instill confidence in women of color.
What legacy will you leave behind?
The legacy I'll leave behind is that I want to make sure that the youth understands the value of life. And I also want to be the change that I want to see in St. Louis.
Legacy continues.
If you need to do something to feel okay to drive, you're not okay to drive.